Привет, hola, I'm Ernesto. I'm from Cuba. Currently, I'm studying at the Preparatory department at MISIS University. In this video, my fellow students and I will share our personal experiences regarding the admission process at the Preparatory department, classes, timetables, and reasons why we chose MISIS University for our studies. There are 3 training programs: engineering and technical profile, economic profile, and natural science. Mine is engineering and technical profile. Also, there are a special course designed for studying Russian as a foreign language only. I was able to apply for the Master in Applied Informatics degree thanks to agreement between Cuba and Russia, in which my country is granted 100 scholarships per year. I choose my master program because it is the closest thing to my profile in my work in Cuba. I work in the management of data centers in the telecommunication company of Cuba. For the admission process, the following documents are required: application form, copy of passport with notarized translation into Russian and original passport, copy of previous education documents with notarized translation into Russian and original. Also, you need to provide 2 photos and some medical documents as well. The submission process lasts from the 1st of June to the 25th of August.
Hi, my name is Diana and I am from Colombia. I currently live in the M4 dormitory. This is a place where most of the residents are students, and I share my room with a Russian undergraduate student. In the building, I have a shared kitchen and bathroom, laundry services at a low price, and the vital public services without extra cost. You can contract an additional internet services, but with the corporate Wi-Fi from it has been enough for me. My advice to future students are going to stay in university's dormitories is to be patient and respectful of the space and people who live there. Also, explore the neighborhood and find good restaurants, supermarkets, and parks. There are always very good places nearby. Life as a student in Moscow is completely affordable, as the prices for the dormitory and public transportation is very cheap. Perhaps the most expensive thing is to find the food that you used to in your country. But over the time, you adapt to the way of food that Russia offers, and you find places with good prices for your meals and items for daily use.
Hello, my name is Mateo. My training program is engineering and technical profile. My classes are good. I think they fulfill my expectations. I have made good progress in understanding the Russian language, and my schedule is very comfortable. Usually, I have 3 classes a day. They are not that early, so I have enough time to rest. Well, I came to Russia 8 months ago. My adaptation process was fast. I got used to the food and the way of living in Moscow. By the 3rd month, I was confident enough and got used to the cold weather and lifestyle in Russia. Our student life at MISIS is very interesting. We have a lot of opportunities to discover Moscow and Russian culture, visiting different museums, galleries, and practice Russian language at the same time. I like language exchange clubs in different languages, trips to different places, and there are also many other things that you can do by yourself around the city. I plan to continue my studies at MISIS University. I would like to apply for the Informatics and Computer Engineering undergraduate program. My advice is not to be afraid to try something different. Also, remember that the cold is not as bad as it seems. If you already dress appropriately, and most importantly, be prepared for many changes.
Hi guys, my name is Alison. I'm from Guatemala. I'm currently studying in the Russian language preparatory course. I'm industrial systems engineer. Therefore, I plan to study for a master's degree here in Russia. The Russian language courses are full-time, which means that you will use the necessary time to learn the language. On the other hand, MISIS offers many extracurricular activities that make you feel at home as a foreign. For example, there's a group called Let's Talk in Spanish, where you can speak Spanish with other students and meet new friends from different cultures. I chose MISIS because it is a prestigious university that has several programs that can suit your goals as a professional. In my case, it was like that. The process of adaptation in Russia will depend of your willingness and openness as well as your culture. It wasn't that complicated for me. It's a matter of understanding the customs and respecting them. A tip for new students is to get informed about every detail of living condition in Russia and enjoy their university life at MISIS. Contact the university representative or visit the website for further information on MISIS Preparatory Department.